Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Best Today podcast. I am your host, Shantae Grant, and today I want to talk to you about your home, right? It's the place where we live, or really not only home, but any environment where you have to be physically for any extended amount of time. So this can be work, this can apply to your car, but the place that you're likely spend the most time is probably home or work. And I want to talk to you about what I created to help you in those environments. And so in 2020, when a number of us were at home a lot more than usual, most of you began to notice your environment a little bit more. Either we don't have this, or we have too much of this, or this is so great, I'm glad we have this. And shortly after creating Right Now Routine, which I talked about in an earlier episode of the podcast, women were coming back, customers were coming back and saying, this is so helpful. I know how to make routines now. I just have this one problem. So many of the routines I want to start require my house to not be in the state that it's in. And I received that enough to create a solution for those people. And it is what I call Clean One Room. And Clean One Room is our program that teaches you how to stop cleaning all the time at home and learn how to clean one room at a time and then build a reset routine around it. And this works not just for home, but wherever you are. But because I know most people are applying this at home, that's if you hear me talk about home, insert that for whatever place you want to use. You can use this for your car. Okay. So what is inside a Clean One Room? I told you why I created the questions of home. I got to get this together. So in order to help them to implement consistently something that I previously taught them, I needed to give customers this other piece of the puzzle. And one of our customers, Mary, who has just raved about Clean One Room so consistently, and I'm so grateful for that. At the time, she got Clean One Room right when it came out in 2020. So here we are over 3 years later, and she was recently sharing with me and us in the community that her kitchen still stays clean using Clean One Room, right? So we're 3 years in. This is not a hack. This is not a buy this thing. In fact, there's nothing you have to buy except for Clean One Room to learn how to implement it, right? It doesn't require you to get special bins or labels or anything, because it's not talking about how to organize a whole bunch of mess. It's trying to help you to rid of the mess in the first place, right? So Clean One Room is our online program that is less than 1 hour. You get your workbook and the video and you work through it. And then it's going to tell you what to do, because you got to do the stuff, right? You're going to learn my EPR process that teaches you how to remove clutter from your home in a way that actually lasts. And yes, this can work if you have children. Mary has 2 young children. You're going to learn the 4-3-2-1 method that teaches you how to prevent your home from overflowing with useless stuff. I think of Stacy comes to my mind in our community, who at the time that she took Clean One Room lives by herself, and she was still able to get so much value out of it. She showed us her before and after pictures. This is not for people who have children or for people who have pets or for people who don't. This is for humans. If you are alive with a heartbeat, this is for you, right? If you don't have a maid who cleans your house 24/7, this is for you. Okay. You're going to also learn how to create a reset routine to go from spending hours cleaning to 10 minutes daily or weekly with the reset routine, however you like to set that up. I can take the most chaotic room in my home and have it back looking the way it did when I started in 10 minutes, because I've cleaned one roomed every room, right? If I hadn't cleaned one roomed, it wouldn't be the case. And so that's the beauty of the Clean One Room method, which you can get right now by going to besttoday.co. Or you can go to cleanoneroom.com, but we also have it linked right here where you're listening. At Best Today, we exist to help women just like you be your best one today at a time. So each week on the podcast, we are going to highlight your stories and your voices. So let's see what's in the inbox today.
Hi, my name is Mary, and I've been using Clean One Room since last July and can't say enough good things about it. My kitchen was never clean for about 7 years, and I tried all the things. I am a very type A person, super organized, normally great at keeping things together, but kitchen was just a hodgepodge of clutter and stuff. And it just never worked out. Once I used Clean One Room, once I went through all the steps and followed the process and really did the work, my kitchen has been clean since last July. I obviously have to wipe up and clean up messes and, keep it sanitary and all that, but it's clean. There's no mess. There's no clutter ever. Everything has a place to be. And now that it's clean all the time, everyone in my house knows where things go and they put them away too and are used to the system and handle it. I've cleaned one room to my entire house. It works amazing in every room, but honestly, it sold me completely in my kitchen. It's been a dramatic change and really has taken a lot of stress out of me. I get very stressed when my space is cluttered, and I have 2 kids, 7 and 4, who are messy little people. But to know that I have a system to go to know that it works, and that here I am. So from last July until now, this is the first week in March when I'm recording this, to know that it's going to stay clean and is always, always, always something I can fall back on in the program if for whatever reason it gets cluttered again. It's just a huge relief, and I love it so much. I recommend it to everyone I know. I even had a friend who bought it last week and organized a closet this weekend and was sending me pictures, raving about how wonderful it is. It just works. If you are at all interested, I encourage you to invest the time and get on it because it really is a game changer.
Mary, we thank you so much. Mary has shared and just talked so much about the goodness of Clean One Room for the past 3 years, because yes, even though she's moved homes and it has, I think she said now a larger kitchen, her kitchen is still to this day, we're listening over 3 years from Clean One Room when she started it, has remained clean using the Clean One Room system and that reset I teach you. So if you want to learn how to stop cleaning your house all the time, learn how to clean one room at a time and set it on a reset routine, you can go to cleanoneroom.com or just wherever you're listening, scroll down. We'll have it linked in the show notes for you, bestday.co. Clean One Room is found under our online programs. Thank you so much, Mary, for that fantastic review and share, and for continual, like she comes back every year and it's like, it's still working. And so we just love that so much for you. Thank you so much, Mary. We appreciate you so much. Go and get Clean One Room right now at bestday.co. Again, wherever you're listening, just scroll down. We have it linked for you right there in the show notes. And so that's the point of today's episode, is to teach you or to explain to you why we created Clean One Room, what it can do to help you, and what it's not, right? So it's not, I'm not going to teach you how to get like grout out of the tub, right? No. Okay. You got to just find the product, test the product, and use the product, right? That's about clean in that form, right? I'm not teaching you how to make the best cleaning recipe with water and vinegar and some lemon or salt or whatever, right? That is not Clean One Room. Clean One Room is teaching you how to stop cleaning all the time. Oh, this room was just clean. I got to go in here. Oh, that's going to be a whole another hour a day. I got to wait till the weekend. All that time that is spent over and over. I'm going to teach you the principles and how to set the room up, because first you got to set the room up for success. And that's where EPR and 4321 come in. 4321, I'm going to just go and tell you now, you're going to either love or hate, but maybe a little bit of both. But the love is going to come when you actually implement it and you're a month, 2 months, 3 years down the line. And you're like, oh, that actually worked. And now I can keep a whole room clean, room by room by room by room in my life. What? You're welcome. Okay. I'm going to tell you, our customers continuously tell us that Clean One Room has helped them to maintain their rooms for a full year plus, and now we're 3 years out at their time of this recording. So if you are in need of not cleaning your room all the time, the rooms in your home over and over and over and over again, if you have tons of clutter and just stuff, Clean One Room awaits you. And that's all I have for you today. I'm going to let you listen to what Mary has to say specifically. You can go to cleanoneroom.com or go to besttoday.co and under online programs, read the reviews. We have over 20 reviews sitting there waiting for you right now. You can read from real life stories of how this has completely changed people in their home. And the thing is, it sticks. It sticks. It's not you're going to get your house clean once and then it's done. It is something that works for you forever. So I wanted to have right here on the podcast, a place that lives, to explain to people why I created Clean One Room, what it does for you, and to hear some of those stories by going and reading those reviews and by listening to what Mary has to say about how it has helped her to keep her house clean for 3 years straight now. All right. The only thing left for you to do is to go get Clean One Room right now. As soon as you purchase it, within the next 60 seconds, you're going to get an email giving you access to it, a video that's less than an hour, a workbook. And then now you just have to plan the days to sit aside and actually clean one room. You ready? Set? I'm going to let you go. It's linked here in the show notes for today, how to get Clean One Room in your hands right now. So thank you for being present with me for this week's episode of the Best Today podcast. Remember that everything that I do here and here on the podcast at Best Today is to help you to live well. To learn more about how to get started with Best Today resources, you can go to besttoday.co/quiz, or maybe Clean One Room is where you want to get started today. If you'd like to hear more from me, I want to invite you to join my online publication, For Those on the Journey. You can do that at forthoseonthejourney.com, which we'll also have linked in the show notes as well. So thank you again for listening to today's episode. Go find you another episode to listen to that keeps you encouraged on this journey, and I will talk to you on the next episode. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this week's episode of the Best Today podcast, you are going to love the Best Today Guide. Our Better Than a Planner guide teaches you how to get clear on what you want, identify your self-destructive habits and behaviors, and intentionally create space to prioritize yourself every single day. Don't go the journey to being your best one today at a time without the Best Today Guide. See inside its pages and order yours today at besttodayguide.com. Even better, when you order the Best Today Guide, we gift you with your first month free inside of the Best Today membership. So what are you waiting for? We're giving you everything you need to trade busy for intention. Go to besttodayguide.com and order yours today and join thousands of women across the globe proclaiming each day, this is what my best today looks like.